Hey guys, it's me, Greta. Another video. So, first of all, I wanted to apologize. I logged into my Facebook this morning, probably about an hour ago. And if you guys go to the message section, under the message section, there's a little tab that says other. Well, little did I know that there's also messages in there. They're basically messages of people that aren't on my friends list that send you messages. You know how when you go to request somebody, it gives you the option to send a message. Well, I had over 89 messages in there of people wanting to be on my friends list or requesting me from YouTube, and I apologize because I never saw them. I mean, I had messages going back to March of this year. So I tried to message a lot of you back and friend request some of you. Some of you were already on my friends list, but I still sent you a message saying I apologize for not responding to your message. So I just wanted to apologize for that. It's not that I didn't not want to respond to you guys, because I try to go out of my way to respond to as many people as possible. But I just wanted to say I'm sorry. By no means it was something done on purpose. It was a mistake or it was an accident. I did not know that that option was there. Facebook is changing their stuff so many times that, you know, you always have to be on top of your stuff with Facebook. So I just wanted to say I'm sorry. But I wanted to follow up with you guys. Last time I did my video, I was doing my 5-day pouch test, which I did successfully. I did notice my first 2 days, which was strictly liquids, I did struggle a lot. I struggled a lot because, usually for those of you that follow me since the beginning, once I hit my 2 month post-op, I started going back to basics. Like I started doing 2-3 days a month or 2-3 times a month, my liquid diet days, which consist of just liquids. When I noticed I would hit a stall or, when I needed it, I would do liquid. When I did it by myself, it's no sweat. I can do it 2-3 days without even thinking about it. But I think because it was a group effort and we were talking about it all day, every day, the 5 days, like I struggled with it because my first and second day, I mean, even the crumbs looked good. Everything looked good to me. So it was more of a mental thing that I was struggling with. When I hit my third day, it was like a switch went off, but I was not hungry anymore. Like it was just crazy. It was just, I did notice my stomach did shrink because till this day, it's been 5 days since I did it. I'm not really hungry, but I make myself eat or, do my protein shakes and, I take my vitamins and stuff. But I do notice that my stomach, my pouch has shrunk. Um, one of the reasons why I did do it was because, when my girlfriend had told me about it and I definitely jumped on the wagon was because I noticed lately before I did the pouch test, I was grazing a lot more and I was eating a little bit more often. I was a little bit more hungry, which was not, I wasn't used to that. But I did notice that the 5-day pouch test did work. Reading the information on it, it says that it's recommended for people that are 12 months post-op and out. So, I know that there was quite a bit of people in the weight loss surgery group that did it that are maybe 5, 6 months, 7 months out, Everybody has their own reasons for doing it. But to keep it real, like I didn't see a difference, much any different than my liquid diet dates that I was doing, So do I recommend it for somebody that's earlier than 12 months? I mean, it's kind of, it's a case to case base. I mean, like I said, if you go in the information and read it, it does say 12 months further out. So each his own, So I just wanted to update you guys on that. I didn't weigh myself just because a lot of you guys know, and some people don't understand that it's not that I don't want to weigh myself, but the scale just weighed on me so much that I don't want to fall back into my old habits, So if I don't need to and I feel that it worked, I'm not going to weigh myself, because I know that it worked. I do notice a difference. I probably did lose a couple pounds, which is great. I didn't really do it to lose the pounds. I did it more so, to kind of shrink my stomach back up a little bit. So I would recommend it, definitely. So I just wanted to update you guys on that. I did want to touch on a subject. I know I haven't done a Q&A video in a while where you guys ask me questions and I answer. So I just happened to put up the status and I got a couple questions out of it. But one question that stood out and I definitely want to talk about is relationships. One of the questions was on there, has my relationship changed? As far as like couple and issues and stuff that we go through. One thing I wanted to point out was I do notice, whether it's in my weight loss surgery group, whether it's friend that I know, just people around me that have had weight loss surgery, they do go through that. Some people may admit it, some people may not, but it is what it is. I've always said from the beginning, when you have weight loss surgery or a big amount of weight loss, it is not only your journey. It is not only, oh, I'm going through this and I'm the one dealing with this emotionally. When you are in a relationship, whether people want to admit it or not, it is just as emotional for your partner like it is for you. Yes, they're not going through the physical aspect of it, but they are going through that aspect of it where they were in this relationship where they didn't have to try much. They were with this person that was complacent, that kind of, maybe you didn't stand up for yourself, maybe you didn't go out much, maybe you weren't confident, low self-esteem, and they were comfortable with that. But now they're in a relationship, the same relationship, but now they're with a person that's starting to feel comfortable in their own skin. They want to get out and do stuff. They want to exercise. They want to dress cute. They want to go that extra mile, the hair, the nails, the makeup, embrace their new body, and they're not okay with that anymore, which is okay. Not everybody's okay with change, but I do see where you can get lost in the process as far as you can get to the point where it's all about you now, and not that you do that intentionally, because I went through that, I was guilty of that where I was like, I'm going to work out 3-4 times a day. I'm going to do this. I got to go run. I got to go my hair and this and that. Like, and you start kind of starting to forget about your partner. So I can see how that happens. It's not something that's done intentionally, but has my relationship changed? Yes, it has changed. It had to get worse for a little bit. We had to go through certain things a little bit to be able to appreciate the change. Which, that's one thing that I want to point out to people. Not every situation that you go through in that moment and you see it's the most negative thing that you could be going through, you never know what that negative moment will bring so many positive things to you. Sometimes, whether it's you that had weight loss surgery or your partner have to go through certain things to realize and appreciate the new you or the new relationship. So definitely, yes, my relationship has changed. Now I can say 18 months out, like I'm happy we went through so many things together through my journey because I'm in a better place because of it. Just how there's people that, sometimes they can't they can't communicate, or it's not that they can't, they just don't know how. They don't know how to express their feelings. They don't know how to go that extra mile, and it takes two. Like you as a person going through the journey can try all you want, but if that other person is not on the same boat as you, it's not going to work, I've seen so many people split up because of weight loss surgery. I've seen so many people go through hardships. I've seen so many people, deal with issues, jealousy, insecurity. I've seen it all. Like I talk to so many people every day, and, I've met so many people along my journey that I've seen it all and I've heard it all. And I always say, weight loss surgery can make or break you. It can make and break your relationship. It tests you in ways that you never thought you would go through, Sometimes, there's been a couple people that I've seen split up because of weight loss surgery, but after talking to them and analyzing their relationship, like they were in relationships that were toxic. They were in relationships that they settled because they felt they couldn't do better, because they were overweight and they were just complacent, and now that they had the weight loss and they see life in a whole different light, now they see that there is better out there. They can do better, So for some people, it has been the best decision they did. For some people, it was the worst decision because, they couldn't figure it out. But we all go through that. I see so many people, oh, he's so supportive, he's so this, he's so that, but let the weight fall off. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that it happens to everybody, but it's just nature. I mean, it's just, not everybody is okay with change, and that's okay. My advice would be you have to communicate. Communication is key. Like, even if you feel in your happy moments and your sad moments, communicate to your partner. Involve them as much as possible. If you're going to the gym, try to involve them for the gym. If they're not a gym person, you know what? Do other active stuff with them. You know what I mean? Don't let them feel like, well, since you're not going to be on the same wagon as me, I'm going to do me. Because yeah, you are going to have issues then. And again, this is only my personal opinion. But definitely communicate, involve them in your appointments, involve them in everything that has to do with your journey. Involve them. If you experience a happy moment, experience with them. If you reach a weight loss goal, say, you know what, babe, because I reached this goal, I want to reward and go have dinner with you somewhere, somewhere that it's your favorite restaurant. Let's, celebrate this together. Thank you for supporting me. There's just little things that you can do that you make them feel, you know what, I'm still losing weight, but I'm still here for you. I love you and I appreciate you for supporting me. I think a lot of people don't do that. Sometimes I see people feel like, you're alone. Yeah, you're in a relationship, but you're alone in this journey, and it shouldn't be that way. It sucks, but if you feel that you've tried everything possible and there's just no answer, sometimes maybe it may not be what we want to hear, but sometimes we need to make certain decisions for ourselves. It's like if you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, and you can't hit yourself against a wall. If it's not going to work, it's not going to work. But with that said, don't forget that just as much as it's an emotional journey for you, it is for them as well. Don't forget that, because I see so many people forget and say, well, he just doesn't want to hear me, or she just doesn't pay attention to me anymore. She just doesn't care anymore. But you have to sit back and think, well, what have I done to contribute to this too? So I just kind of wanted to touch bases on that. I just kind of wanted to put that out there, because it is important. And when you're in a relationship, this is a big part of your journey, which is the reason why I don't weigh myself anymore. Because, sometimes my husband would come home and let's say I weighed myself and I felt like I gained a pound. I would lightweight take it out on him, because I was just moody, So it's like at the end of the day, it wasn't his fault. I just, I can't do that, And sometimes our partners are our beat up bags, So I just wanted to kind of put that out there. I did go to a wedding with my husband this past weekend, and I had a blast. It was fun. I bought a little cute dress, size medium, which after wearing it, I could have went a size small. So I'm starting to find that I can now go into little boutiques that have like the smaller sizes, and I could fit into them great. So I'm excited about that. So I just kind of wanted to check in with you guys. I'm excited because my mom comes on Saturday in 3 days. So we're going to have Thanksgiving together, and it's going to be a family affair. So I'm excited. I wish you guys the best Thanksgiving. We have us weight loss surgery. People have so much to be thankful for, even if you didn't have weight loss surgery. There's just so much in life to be thankful for. I'm thankful for all of you guys, following me in my journey. I'm thankful for for so many of you letting me into your lives and on Facebook and letting me, kind of share my experience with you guys and follow your experience. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for all the tribulations, the ups and downs that I went through, because it's made me who I am today, And I truly believe that it's not a matter of what you go through, it's how strong you stand at the end of that journey. So I'm looking forward for Christmas. I'm looking forward for the holidays, I will keep you guys posted. So happy Thanksgiving, you guys. I'll probably do another video before then, but I just want to say happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, and see you guys till my next video. Okay? Bye. Bye.